right, folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. If you're new here, I react to non-pop country music. And a lot of it I don't know because I didn't grow up on country. And I started the channel a few years back, 7-8 years ago, and I was doing like Nashville country, not necessarily bro country. I mean, it had some meat on the bones. And then people said, Don, based on how you like the lyrics, you got to check out George Jones, Hank Sr., Johnny Horton, Patsy, you know, Willie, these folks, John Prine, independent artists, and like Jason Eady and Courtney Patton and so forth. I'm like, wow, that's what I react to now, non-pop country. And in that vein, Jeff Cather, who himself is in country radio and has been for about 40 years out in Oregon, and but he's sort of like more national than that, than just Oregon, so to speak, made a gift to the channel for me to do LeAnn Rimes' song, Probably Wouldn't Be This Way. So Jeff, thank you for this gift, my friend, and for the request, and we're going to find out. I know at least one other person's going to be a big fan of this song. I don't know it though, so it's a genuine reaction. So here we go. Probably wouldn't be this way. I love it when songs have the probably in there. Ooh, nice beginning. Yeah, that grabs you right away.
Got a date a week from Friday with the preacher's son. Everybody says he's crazy, I'll have to see. I finally moved to Jackson when the summer came. I won't have to pay that boy to rake my leaves. I'm probably going on and on, it seems. I'm doing more of that these days. I probably wouldn't be this way. I probably wouldn't hurt so bad. I never pictured every minute without you in it. Oh, you left so fast. Sometimes I see you standing there. Sometimes it's like I'm losing touch. Sometimes I feel that I'm so lucky to have had the chance to love this much. God, give me a moment's grace, as if I'd never seen your face. I probably wouldn't be this way.
This is her best emotional work so far.
Mama.
Wait, not just because of the content of the song, but for, I don't know why she's identifying this, or if she, what mental space she got herself into, an emotional space, to do this video and emote the way she's emoting, what her connection is to the song. I don't know if this happened to her or not. I don't know. And I don't know if somebody died, or I got the sense that the dude left her. And so she moved to Jackson. I'm not quite sure. So many songs, there's a similarity in the narrative development of being lonely, sad, distraught. And it's either a breakup or someone died. And they both feel the same way because it's a separation.
Says that I just shouldn't speak to you. Susan says that I should just move on.
Yeah, they mean well. They're not right.
You ought to see the way these people look at me when they see me round here talking to this stone.
Oh.
Everybody thinks I've lost my mind, but I just take it day by day. Probably wouldn't be this way. I probably wouldn't hurt so bad. I never pictured it.
not hers but his.
Got a date a week from Friday with the preacher's son. Everybody says I'm crazy. Guess I'll have to see.
Well, that was well written. That's one of those songs. I got the sense that she got left. That he didn't die. I mean, but she's just so bereft, so sad. Everybody says she should move on. Don't try talking with them. They showed a telephone, so that suggested it wasn't like talking to somebody that you think may be in heaven, you know, the spiritual side of things. But this was it's tough to say what someone's best work is because different periods in their life, like when LeAnn was 8 or 10, and you're like, holy crap, how does somebody have that savoir faire and ability both combined at that age? They're inseparable in many ways. Insight, ability, savoir faire. But in this one, I don't know. It was crisp. It may have been more recent. I don't know when this was shot, Jeff, or anybody, but she connected with it for some reason. She really seemed to connect with it. And I don't just think those were acting chops. I'm not sure, though. It's very tough to tell. Some people are so gifted that they can really perform well. They can get themselves in a space that represents what the song is meant to elicit in people, really. You know, what is meant to be understood by folks. But she seemed to connect with this in a very different way than a lot of other performances. So, and I like the mystery of it. I'm pretty sure she got left and now she's got a date in a week with the preacher's son. Interesting that they said with the preacher's son. Like, what is that about? Like, why? That's purposeful. It's not with the banker boy from New York, or it's not with the country boy. It's not, you know, it's like every word in a song like this, in most songs, in fact, are selected for a reason. Why the preacher's son? Is that supposed to speak a small town? I don't know. But I don't know why this was especially, it just seemed like this was LeAnn's best performance that I've seen. And I'm not quite sure why. I'd have to think about it. I mean, the audio was very good. It wasn't an older one. It was uploaded well. And the visuals were spot on. And I thought it was shot very well. I thought the images that were selected for the video were very well done too. So I know, Jeff, some years back you had gotten on, no, I don't want to say a LeAnn Rimes tear, but you would introduce the channel to LeAnn. And as I've said, you were ahead of your time in ways. Because of late, LeAnn Rimes, #1 worldwide fan too. Well, you know what? I can't say worldwide yet. That'd be Renee Newberry with Dwight Yoakam. But worldwide, I think we might be United States for now, Renee. But yeah, Jeff Cather's a big fan of LeAnn's too. So who's to say? Maybe I will say eventually. But I'm gonna rate this one. And I really liked the way it was worded. It was so open-ended. It was not over the top by any stretch. It was almost reserved. And I like that in ways. I don't like being sold a bill of goods, whether a song or anything. I like being made to think and feel for myself. And this allowed that fully. The number that popped into my head immediately was a 9.3. It really bespoke that sliver of life of feeling, you know, that feeling you had in grade school or whenever, like you'd lean back in a chair and every teachers and parents, don't lean back on that chair, you're going to fall over, yada, yada, yada. And sometimes you would, but you'd lean back and you'd start to fall, but then you'd catch yourself. And now you're balancing on the back two legs of the chair and you don't know which way you're going to go. You don't know if you're going over, you don't know if you're going forward, and you're in that interstitial arena where you just don't know. And that's kind of what this song is like, where she just doesn't know which way things are going to head. Will she get over the other guy? Will she embrace this new guy? Her friends say she's crazy. Stop talking. In a sense, stop talking to yourself. But it captured it really, really well, that feeling of uncertainty. And that's what it is in so many realms in life for we the people, for each human being individually, that we just don't know where we fit in. How do we fit in? I know what I think, I know what I value, I know all this, but I've got to be that way among people, and it doesn't always work for them. And sometimes I get hurt and I want to protect myself, but I want to move on at the same time. So how do I move? What corrections do I need to make? What went wrong in the prior parts of life? How do I need to adjust and so that I can be happy? And part of my happiness does depend on other people. And that is correct. We're socially oriented people. And generally, we're not going to be happy alone or without another person. And so when people say, oh, my happiness isn't dependent upon another person, yeah, it is. Absolutely. We are wired to be social creatures. And it is partly dependent, not entirely dependent, because you don't want to give that over to somebody else either. But our happiness is very much dependent on our relationships with other people. Just listen to every country song written, any song basically ever written, and you'll see when someone's in love or someone's distraught, it's because of someone else. So there you go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Jeff, thanks again, my friend. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Sometimes I feel that I'm so lucky to have